Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. We are back with another thrilling episode. Episode 274, sorry. We are doing an episode where we just chit-chat about things. No structure. We're just talking about this and that and the other. Yeah, that's all. Chit-chat. Yeah.
Think about it as like
Oh, okay.
one of the best roller coaster rides you've ever been on at Smoke Sight.
Well, Tequila doesn't like roller coaster rides, and I don't want to be on a roller coaster trying to chit chat with y'all. But if we need to, I will. That part. Before we get into it, Tequila, how was your week?
Spate.
So who? Straight?
Spate. I had a spate week. Spate.
S-P-A-T-E?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't understand his dialect at all. Spate. What does spate mean? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a noun. It means a sudden, almost overwhelming, overpouring. That's the example. In a sense, a spate of angry words. British definitions of flood are inundations. A river flooding its banks, a sudden or heavy rainstorm. But I'm not British, so I'm going with
Well, I'm British today.
a sudden, almost overwhelming outpouring. Example, a spate of angry words.
Thank you for breaking it down for me and everybody else who didn't know what it's fake now. All right. I'm not even going to ask you for any elaboration. Cognac, how was your week?
It was very interesting. I got to deal with some good suppliers that I've known and not known, and vice versa. And got to ride around with one of them and made our own journey. I think we did a good thing. I think that everybody here should drink Lady Trojan because it's clean, crisp, and refreshing.
Yep.
Yeah. And so the restaurant I went to was specifically Vietnamese one, but any Vietnamese one you go to, you should recommend, you should have Lady Trojan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How was your week?
My week was spate too, I guess. Flooded with a whole lot of shit.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I had a whole lot of things going on this week. Lord have mercy. Finally, I think I'll have a little bit of calm for a minute. But yeah, I'll chit chat about it later. But yeah, just busy. Was exhausted, like mentally, physically. Just need a rest reset, you know, and a vacation. I need a vacation. But yeah, it was good. Can we get into our first segment of the evening?
Our first segment of the evening. What the fuck with the girl?
Someone's gonna kill me, y'all. All right, so my what the fuck goes to, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but this slush fund that our commander and thief has created basically to give reparations to January 6th. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And then there was somebody, I think it was Don Lemon, who said, so they're giving reparations, and then of course the maggots decided he's race baiting, it's not reparations, and then they got on air and said, well, it's reparations for the people that were harmed by Joe Biden. And nobody knows where the money's going. There's no way to know where the money's going. Everybody's saying that. Well, there's no way to know, but just the ones that I guess the dump truck, if chief decides that they are due reparations. Billions, you guys, of dollars that we've paid in taxes. Again, we've got an arch now, a golden statue, a ballroom, and reparations for people that attacked police officers at our state capitol. So great. What the fuck?
What the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
Wow.
Um,
Let's keep looking that way.
so this Christian, he goes and plays with 3 rabbis golf, and they're parring every hole, under parring, and he's over parring, every hole. They say, "What's your secret?" And the rabbis say, "Well, we go to the synagogue, and we pray, and then our last pray is golf." So he says, okay, I really want to get good at golf. So he goes, develops himself. I want to be Jewish. I'm going to go to synagogue every day, pray to be a good golf player.
Look at the camera.
So 3 months later, he comes back and he runs on the same rabbis. And he plays with them. And so he's still under parring and they're still over parring. And he says, I've developed myself, I've changed my religion, Judaism, I've done everything. I said, and he goes, well, what synagogue did you go to? And he said, Beth Israel. And he goes, that's for tennis.
Oh my God, I know. I don't see, for some reason, since we're just chit-chatting this episode, it seems like the longer ones are the, worst ones to me. It's just my opinion, everybody has their own sense of humor. But it's like...
You should have went to this and climb up it because the ones for golf ones are tennis.
Right. And it's still it's not hitting me, but maybe there's some listeners that are laughing. What do you think about it? Okay.
He went to the wrong synagogue.
Is golf that serious?
It was.
Gotta convert to be.
I don't get into religious stuff. I'm a Christian, so, and I'm a state Christian regardless. My part game and all that. I just don't understand nothing about that joke.
Yeah, I really didn't either.
He did a whole conversion because of it.
Because he wanted to get.
I don't think he was ever a Christian.
Yeah, and to be fair, Tequila's being very serious because I used to whoop his ass in that golf.
I don't remember that. I'm pretty good.
The move, yeah, on the
Oh,
move.
maybe fake golf. Yeah.
Oh, now it's fake golf. now it's faux golf.
Which one?
The move.
The frisbee?
No, we played golf, and frisbee golf.
Oh.
Yeah. I miss that game so much. We need to really figure out how to get that back. That was so much fun. And
Fire up the what PlayStation? That was PlayStation 4.
It was 3.
I thought it was the one that's in Harper's.
It was 3.
Oh, we got golf on there now.
Well, hers don't work no more. I don't know what she did to it.
Oh, Lord.
I got a 4 at home. 4 and a 5. I don't have a 3.
There has to be a new version. Okay, I'll look into it. Sorry, I ventured off in our chit-chatting, but that shit was fun to me. And it was a good workout.
Frisbee golf?
Frisbee golf, Boca ball.
Boca
Golf.
Boca ball was the jam.
Yeah.
When because you go piss somebody off on Boca ball, you really couldn't
Well,
piss somebody off on Frisbee golf.
Yeah, you could. You got pissed all the time. What you talking about?
No, what I mean by that, well, just competitive.
Because you can move that ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, on a Boca ball, you could hit somebody's ball, remember?
Yeah.
Out. Side of the...
I was good at that, too.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it in real life, though.
I was so good at it, I bought in real life.
Yeah, and in real life, I'm not good at it because I really don't have that much
So
upper body
What
strength.
happened to those bombs?
Oh,
They're still here.
They still have
Yeah,
them.
one of our friends gave him.
I did. I
He
thought
did.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah, that's what
said.
it was you. I thought it was
No, it was me.
PA.
No, he gave us.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, he gave us
Oh.
a poker table. He gave us the poker.
Okay. No.
They're too heavy for me, to be quite honest.
Yeah, they had it.
No, she thought she was gonna be cute in Pennsylvania, and they had
I was cute in Pennsylvania. I'm always cute.
well, whatever. But we went to go play, and she was like, "Oh my God, there's they're gonna be having the controller."
Yeah. Well, with the controller, I was a beast. So that's not. I used to knock y'all's balls.
It was fun though because
everywhere.
you could on the game you could like twist it and make it spin, hit the ball.
You can do that in real life.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if you have
But
upper
you
body
don't sit
strength.
down.
No, it has to be upper body
That
strength.
too. I mean, but
Well, I was gonna say this to say that too. On that one, it was crazy, like because they had like courses where you were like on a dock where the ball could hit a board that was lifted up,
Yeah.
pop back, or throw in the ropes,
Yeah.
or
yeah, we all played it.
well, my bad.
He's telling the fans,
Yeah.
or the listeners.
Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, that was good time. I'm shocked they had to bring a Guitar Hero back. Anything like that.
Well, we got to figure it out because Harper said she'd been playing it, and that's.
What's she been playing?
Huh?
What Harper been playing?
She
She
said
says
Guitar
at her
Hero.
house. She said at her house.
Nah, I ain't
But
seen
I don't
that.
think it can't be like the guitar.
Yeah.
I think they got it on they got a Guitar Hero on the iPad and stuff.
That's not the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. it's
You
not-
have to have the whole band set
Yeah,
up.
it's
Like,
not, no,
sorry.
yeah, it's not I don't know if she's playing with the,
Okay.
She's,
Well,
she,
yeah. With
she
the
doesn't know.
controllers,
She doesn't know
yeah.
what real Guitar Hero
Yeah.
is, and it is my goal in life to teach her the real one. So let's get our brains together. and
Or
figure
we
out
could
how
teach
to do
her
it.
like the guitar.
No, Guitar Hero is different. But I know I play the guitar. But
I didn't think I'd be able to play it, to be honest with you, but I was good at it. Shockingly. I was just
I like Drum Hero.
doing
I
the
like when we could do
drums,
both. So fun. Well, I miss our youth. Anyway,
I ain't like that shit. I like the DJ when they had those.
see, and I didn't like that
See,
one.
she didn't like that one. I did. I liked it.
Well,
Yeah.
Tequila, you're a DJ, so of course you like that. I like the music.
I'm on the market
Yeah.
for some equipment too, man. But don't sell me because I get it, then I sell it. I get it, use it for a
You're
little
trying to
while.
buy some equipment?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, just in my past downtime. Get back on the wheels and steels.
You probably still have equipment. It's
I got a
just
lot of
outdated
equipment.
or
I got a lot of
something.
equipment. I just don't have turntables. I don't have DJ mixer.
Wheels of Steel, that should be your label, right? No. TM that. Wheels.
He said no. So why don't he tell you that?
Because somebody already TM that's old. You know, the wheels are still that's
Well, he's old, so.
yeah.
Wheels of Steel.
Anyways.
That old, I'm in the wheelchair. Wheels of Steel.
Chit Chat Riots, guys, can I just talk about, I don't know if any of our listeners are, if you're in Texas or not, or San Antonio, what's going on with the job market out there?
She runs like that.
Yeah, no, we need the guitars.
Yeah, same.
I've gone through several people out there for representative, and the craziest, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but like I could literally write a book of excuses from January. I mean, we're not even in June. From January to now, like the excuses that I've heard are just wild. And I'm a seasoned girl here. I've been in the job market for a long time, and I've heard some that I've never heard before ever. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I guess nobody wants to work out there or something. But if you guys know anybody, let me know.
I got a story
Okay.
about San Antonio.
Okay.
It's kind of spiritual.
Okay.
Um,
Were they golfing.
Well, no, so you know,
I'm just kidding.
and it just don't fall on San Antonio because this type of things happen in multiple locations throughout the world. But you know how we had the Santa Ana, with the United States and Mexico, they fought for. Mexico was fighting for their independence, or Texas was fighting for their independence. Something happened with Santa Ana. That's why we got the Alamo and all that.
Okay.
Right, so you got a lot of bloodshed, there in San Antonio. And if you look at San Antonio as a city, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's a disturbed city, dysfunctional. It's a dysfunctional city, very dysfunctional city.
You need to get comfortable.
If you met people, if you met people from San Antonio that's born and raised there, you know, you hear stories about San Antonio and the stuff that goes on. And
I would like to reflect this as his view.
yeah, spiritually. No, just spiritually. You know, it always came with the bloodshed there, the lost souls there, and
That's
all
the
that.
South then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not just San Antonio, but you specifically had a battle in San Antonio where they shed a lot of blood. You know, with the Alamo, a lot of people lost their lives trying to defend the Alamo and all of that. So it's just because of that, it's been said in certain spiritual circles that's why you got so many wacky things that happen in San Antonio.
That's crazy. I didn't realize the Alamo had people's cell phones stolen.
Yeah, most
that's crazy.
definitely. Yeah.
They try to reach the pad. Hey, Santa Ana.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm trying to call you.
Yeah.
The ghost, like, what is this?
Yeah. And then,
where put the gunpowder at on that?
and the ghosts are like breaking into people's cars through the windshield. It's crazy. Yeah, he might be right.
I'm just telling you.
Supernatural San Antonio.
San Antonio, one of them times.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I've been to a couple of times. It's crazy, and they had war there. They had battles there during the Civil War and stuff like that. I was raised in one. I mean,
Like good ghosts.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I can conclude that conversation because I had a friend.
You can't conclude it. You're just
Yeah,
adding
adding
to it.
Adding to it,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Wrong word, verbiage.
Verbiage is very
Yes, wrong
How you
verbiage.
gonna conclude to my story?
important. That part.
Yeah, I'm gonna know the background on myself.
I'm gonna break it down to a couple friends. I guess I can keep it a little bit short, but
Gotcha.
I can try. So I had one friend that we were talking. I was messing with him, and he came, and I said, "There's nobody's under my house." She told me that, and he goes, "You don't think there's anybody buried in your house?" I go, "This is all new property. Northwest is all old property. You don't got that problem growing up." Very joke about it, as far as like desecrations and people being buried or sunk in.
Well, burial and spirituality are two different things.
Yeah.
Though.
I meant like people being
And
buried under
there's
property.
there's bodies under everybody's property
Yeah.
at this point.
Oh,
I mean, we are a country of killing, so, and always have been.
oh shit.
Yeah, now so the burial is one thing,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but the bloodshed is another thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, blood can run through, I guess, is what you're getting at.
Not just that murder and death was a big thing there. People was getting shot and killed on sight. If somebody buried under your house, they bled probably somewhere else. They probably got murdered and killed somewhere else or died somewhere else, and it was brought to.
They weren't even
whatever.
burying
Yeah.
people, so
Yeah.
we've just built on top of dead bodies.
Exactly,
there.
yeah.
I mean,
Or whatever.
I feel like it's everywhere, because.
I didn't mean to say whatever like that, but
Yeah.
So
no, I did.
to put the spiritual context to what I was saying, not to take away from what Cognac was saying, is the soul left the body right there in that location. You know what I'm saying? So multiple souls. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
In a violent manner.
Yeah. You know, it's the bloodshed,
Unrest.
the lives being taken right there. It's one thing, to take a body where the soul already gone, take it to the morgue and do what they do, and then take it to the graveyard and bury it, and then later on build your house on top of that cemetery. But it didn't happen there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of agree with both, but I still feel like spirituality and burial are two different things.
Yeah. So that's.
But I agree with both because there wasn't always a morgue.
Yeah.
People they just left him there. So
Yeah.
not everybody was buried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Blood travels.
Anyhow, hiring for San Antonio.
Where did you apply?
Indeed, LinkedIn, those things.
I'm wanting to work with the best representative for our company.
Y'all seem pretty generous with not with
Gotta watch that verbiage.
with the leeway you give your employees.
Yeah.
Seem like it's up to, you know, if it's up to you to succeed and they paying you to succeed and you're not being micromanaged, that's a good playing field right there. You know? And you control what you make.
Yeah.
Shit, I might need to look into that. Can I stay in locally and travel to San Antonio 3-4 times a week?
No.
Just can I do 3 days in San Antonio? 4 days in San Antonio?
Yeah, you could do it, but you want to hit us with a high gas bill.
No, I'm driving electric car.
You gonna hit us with a high electric bill?
I'm driving electric car. That's one thing about going to San Antonio. I looked at it because we made our trip to San Antonio. They have a lot of charges for some reason on that route. From Houston to San Antonio, they got a lot of charging stations.
Right, but you have a full-time job, so.
Yeah.
So no. I already had to fire someone to go to full-time job on top of ours that we didn't know about. So.
I mean, if it's worthwhile, like that could be my full-time job.
It's worthwhile if you just do your job. I mean, commission's commission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a hustler. I'm a seller. Somebody gonna buy this shit. Before I leave, somebody gonna say yes.
Right. And one good thing about us, like what I was saying, is one good thing about us is a lot of distributors, I'm not sure about nationwide, but at least Texas, they have bottle charges, they have case break charges, they have minimums of delivery. We do not. So that's not only to help our clients, but also help our salespeople and those things. We're gonna go. I don't care if it's a bottle or 100 cases. We're gonna make it happen. So, as I tell my team, let's go. Let's get it done.
There may be something to consider though.
What?
Having somebody that don't live there go and sell there a couple of days off the week because they're gonna be laser focused. Because they going down there for a purpose. 2-3 days, they gonna do what they gotta do and try to come back home. Whereas you got somebody that live there, it seems like you got a lot of slackers there, and they just
I've watched too many people do that though. That was part of my reason for making sure we had people that were local, because I've watched they'll do it for a while, if they live in Houston and they're going to South Texas, but then it's like, oh, I need a hotel and this and this and this and all of these things, I would rather have someone local. That way they have time to build a rapport. Whether if they might be eating on the weekend and being at a restaurant and be like, hey, we have this non-alcoholic sangria you guys should bring in. That's important to me, to have people that are local.
No, you need people like hands-on. Like Houston has a lot of stores, and I visited multiple times, and they're like, "Oh, nice to see you again." At least they know they're reliable. Like, look, I want to do this with you. because I tell them all the time too. I say, look, I know I met you with a small profile, let's say this, but now we're growing. So there might be something you're looking for. I'm just here to like help. I want to help you help me. Like, so if you want to make a deal happen, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I get all that, and I'm pro local. I'm pro local salesperson or whatever, but because life do creep in, when life creep in, then you know people start evaluating and looking at things the wrong way. They forget why they started the way they started.
Well, they don't
And
forget
those
every
type-
pave cycle.
and those type of things do come up. I'm talking about where they start asking for room and board and stuff like that. I'm talking about if somebody lived, say here and drove to San Antonio for a couple of days off of it. They gonna build the relationships. I mean, cause they going down there to build the relationship. Cause in sales, if you don't build the relationship, you ain't gonna sell. See, that's even if car sales, even fucking ATV. You got a relationship with ATV, and you don't even know what ATV look like. What ATV Butter, whatever his name is, look like. But you got a pretty good, you got a pretty good relationship with him. But it's all about the relationship. It's just something to consider if they keep failing. That's what I'm saying. If they keep failing down there, you may have to find somebody that's not so local to cover that territory.
I'm not gonna do
In the in between time.
Well, our sales manager will be there next week.
Yeah, you got a sales manager. He can keep it afloat. If you got to go there 3-4 days off the week for a month or two till you get a strong salesperson. That's what a sales manager does.
yeah. That's what the evaluations are. It's like, what are you not doing? Like,
I'm talking about if they don't have nobody down there. I mean, because you got the market still, and it got to be catered.
yeah, that would cost a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
what don't cost a lot of money.
No,
A
I
lot of that stuff is right off. The gas, hotel room, and all that stuff.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
I was just asking if anybody else knew what the hell was going on. What the hell?
I think it's the blood in the soil.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's figure out something.
Anywho, speaking of something positive, we had our second GSM this week.
What's the GSM?
GSM, I was going to tell you, is like a general sales meeting. I typically want to have at least 3 every year, maybe 4, depending. And it was really good. I was really proud for the people that have been there originally or have seen like our previous office, which was drop dead gorgeous, by the way. But just to see the growth of what has happened, we've done a lot, and it made me really proud to have. We had 3 suppliers fly in, and work with our team. Shout out to the people that were there, and I'm ready to keep growing. I'm really proud of what we've accomplished so far. Couldn't do it without the team, and the best Hefe ever. Shout out to him for trusting the process, because starting a business is expensive. It's expensive. Everything's expensive, but you have to trust the people that you work with to want to throw money into it. So shout out to him too. He's the head of the team. He always says it's me, but I'm not. He's couldn't do it without him.
So I'm gonna say this to say that.
Look up.
Sorry. Would you, if you had somebody take you to one of the biggest customers in Texas, and you have half this, and they told you specifically, that your sales are down. And when he handled the brand, it was up this many. Looked in, then his eyes looked over at me. I just laughed because I don't want to talk about them. And I said, go ahead. He goes, okay, well, I will continue. I sold this much, this is what we sold. And he just went. Then I had to do something else with said big customer. And he walked out and he goes, what's going on with that? What are you going to do about it? And I said, I already told you before I set this thing up. I want it. And I'm glad you said it. Thank you.
Yeah.
He goes, I hope you get it because this is a problem. I said, well, thank you. And good evening. Have a good week. And what?
To put it in layman's terms for people who don't know this industry, there is a particular brand that we are very passionate about, that we've built, and we're just watching it get tanked by the current distributor. And it's just sad to watch, and really for no reason. And, you know, I think a lot of people don't understand that Texas is a very different market than everywhere else. You know, even as we were kids, Texas is its own country. It really is its own country as far as spirit and wine sales. And it could be oil, could be anything, cars. I don't know, but I know this industry very well. But it's very different, and relationships are very important. And to be handed such a gift and to just drop the ball for no reason, literally, it took like 5 minutes to not drop that ball, or to just give a damn. Yeah, and if you are a supplier that doesn't know Texas, let me tell you one thing. If the lead buyer of any big company basically gives you a warning like that, you might want to take heed to it, because they don't give a shit. You know, their stores are filled with 100 million SKUs of things, and they've lost sales for no reason of something that was always working and being functional. And we're here with open arms at Alfor for you to make the right fucking decision. or lose Texas. I don't know. Anyhow. Thanks for chit-chatting about that. What you have to chit-chat about there, Tequila?
What?
Huh? I know you hate my ass, so I'm chit-chatting, but I do it anyways, just to spite.
I know there's a lot of people in business that are not business people.
Yeah.
Don't have a true understanding of business. Or they may have a good understanding of, say, the numbers. They good with the numbers.
Right.
But they don't understand what make the numbers. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the leg work and the blood, sweat, and tears that's put into. Not to say they don't understand, because if they good with the numbers, they probably had something to do with initiating them. Yeah. But so they understand the blood, sweat, and tears, but they don't understand. I ain't gonna say the blood. They don't understand the grind to get their product or brand off the ground and running. If it's even theirs, you know, because a lot of times they may have just bought something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand because they just bought something.
Mm-hmm.
Because they heard about it or had good numbers and they good with numbers. But that's why whoever y'all talking about, you know, I question him a little bit, but I really question his team more, you know what I'm saying? Because who the fuck is he listening to?
Yeah.
You know, you can't do it by yourself. Somebody got to be talking to you, you know, about this, what's going on with this.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah, because
Somebody got to know this used to do this. Other than the retailer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the
the biggest retailer.
Yeah, the biggest retailer should have to tell you that your shit falling off.
Yeah.
Somebody in your camp should know this shit is
See,
falling
now
off.
you got me crying. So basically, I'm gonna keep the actual names out of it, but basically, the math wasn't mathing. The more I keep telling this person, the supplier, that I love. I think he's a good person. But when meeting with him for the probably fourth time, we've done Zoom, we've met in person, but he kept saying, well, they're ordering more than what, your previous company did. And I'm like, how is that fucking possible? It doesn't make sense. You didn't even know you were even in the biggest chain for the whole of holidays. That's why they're buying the shit by the cases. And he made a comment that basically this other distributor helped them with something else with that label. It's not what I want. And so I guess he might feel kind of loyal because of that. However, let them keep that, please, and let us keep the momentum of what we built on the one that we want. Or, when it's discontinued, I'm not going to take it then. And then look at us. We're all looking stupid. It just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, Numbers don't lie. And the moment you have your biggest retailer in Texas, and anybody who lives here knows who that is, tell you what the fuck, you're about to get hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm not in the business of taking your I messed up. Sorry.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, can you fix it?
Yeah. As a business manager, I just hate to see businesses fail, and they usually fail over shit like that. And not his business, but even if that brand failed, because I come from the liquor industry, and I remember that brand, and that brand always stood on its own. When I worked in the liquor industry, and we picked up that brand already had a name for itself. And all we had to do is get it to where it's supposed to be, and it took care of itself. And if you fuck that off,
that's the
point.
Like how can you? How can you?
That's why I say it's like you're handed a gift. You were handed a gift, and all you have to do is deliver it. You can't even deliver
You
it.
stomped on it, literally stomped on it, because you didn't even change.
Yeah,
To
I said that already.
Yeah.
It's just, whatever. I believe in, destiny, fate, God's plan, and, I joke sometimes because the industry we work in, I'm like, what is God? Everything's God. Whatever. You turn water into wine. So, but come on. Come on.
They drink wine too.
Yeah. I would too. I would drink a lot of higher spirit if I was the Lord.
But I love the industry talk. Even though I ain't even in that industry no more, I love to talk. But just to change the subject just a little bit, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates that are graduating right now. Shout out to Chloe Alatori, that's a good friend of mine. She graduated today. And,
shout out to her.
Yeah. So shout out to all those from high school.
That's it.
Yeah. Shout out to all those graduates. That's
Harper Rose.
She
graduated this week.
Yeah.
Last week.
Making that transition. Yeah. As long as you can stay at home. If you're going to go to college, go to college and do your thing. But if you don't have to go to college and your parents are like, stay at home and work and stack your bread, I really, really endorse that. Don't rush to get old. Don't rush to get old. If you're independent and, you think of your parents are blocking your shine or whatever because you're so independent. Just think about it before you jump out there on your own. I mean,
Yeah, because
The
being
word
an
ain't
adult
dope.
is ghetto.
and that. I mean, it's just,
The bills are ghetto.
That's
Chloe.
us.
You don't have to rush. You don't have to rush, man.
Water,
You don't have to rush.
electricity,
Don't rush to get old.
house,
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my siblings has a master's and still at home, so.
homeowners insurance, mortgage. Sucks.
The mortgage is like your purgatory.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna pay it or you gonna sleep back there.
Like, literally.
I might,
Or
you
in your
know,
car or
I
something.
literally thought about selling and just living in my car, to be honest with you.
Can't sell without my signature.
Oh.
You can sell it to me. Do you want me to buy you out? And then
How
go
much
live
you
in your car?
want? How much you want?
Half of what it's worth.
What do you
Third.
mean half what's what? Oh, God. Anyways. That being said, yeah, so I'm down for that.
Okay.
I
So
can
let's
live.
talk numbers.
Okay, put your numbers on a piece of paper.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Anyway,
You can't sleep in my driveway though, because it's mine now.
no,
You can't sleep
right
right
there. I was looking at
You know what happened to the homeless people that were back there? I got rid of them too.
I know I'm hiding. I will be in the bushes.
Okay, well, so then now I gotta call 911.
Why you gonna stay there? You gonna be in your car? You can go
I mean,
sleep
honestly,
with a better
right,
sleep
right.
than that.
Gonna be hopping
You
over
go
the fence to bathe in
you
the
go to the
pool and
lake.
shit.
Find a nice
You're a
park.
vagabond. Go somewhere else. Why you want to sell? You want to make money off the house and still use the facilities?
Well, what I do is,
We all know what you do.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll leave it. I could leave it. I could live in a car. I've done it.
Okay. Well, I can't. So.
For how long did you do it?
Like 2 weeks.
So you didn't live in the car. You just stayed in the car for 2 weeks. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, you got to think about what you just said. You said you've been living in this house for how long?
Shockingly enough, I didn't realize this, but we've been here about 6 years.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
So how is 2 weeks living in a car? How is 2 weeks I lived in a car?
Because I got begged to come back.
You
to the
stayed
home
in
that I'm all.
you stayed in the car for 2. You stayed in the car for 2 weeks.
Yeah, because
But you didn't live in the car. You never lived in the car.
Where was I? In the car.
Yeah, you just stayed there.
Vacation. People
Yeah.
take 2 week vacations.
Fucking.
Shit, I stayed in the car.
Anyways,
If that's the case,
I would stay there for.
I was homeless if that's the case.
Some people choose to stay in the car, by the way.
Yeah.
I've read that.
Tyler Perry did. You know, Tyler Perry, he said he was homeless and he lived in his car.
Yeah.
But he sold all his belongings, quit his job, you know, to invest in his passion, the plays, because he was doing the plays.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it, and I get the start of an artist's story, but don't say you're homeless. You chose to be in that situation. Most people that's homeless, you know, when I think about homelessness, I could be wrong. They just forced in that situation. They had no control
Well, the
over it.
word is unhoused.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and I like Tyler Perry, but that's one thing I was like, why are you saying he was homeless? He stayed in the car, and he probably just stayed in the car for 2 weeks, like you.
So,
Well, I need him to get some Tyler Perry. Can we get some Tyler Perry money? We need to start creating plays back here. If you're not.
I stayed in the car
Oh my gosh, what
for
shit.
2 weeks.
I need you to miss Doubtfire your ass and make some Tyler Perry money.
Hey, yeah, it's funny you say that too, because I constantly think about that too. It's like, if I don't pay the bills, who the hell do I want to like be around? Like, who the hell do I want to be around? Like hypothetically.
What does that
Can you
mean?
explain it? Elaborate?
Yeah, so like, let's say I just say, fuck it, and I just left the house, right?
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck do I want to stay with? Ain't nobody I can think of that I want to stay with. Nobody.
Who's gonna let you stay with him?
If you
Exactly,
if you
that's
pay no
it.
bills. You said if I stop paying the bills.
Yeah. Who the fuck will
So,
take care of me?
who's-
Nobody. Ain't nobody. So,
Who's going to take you in and you're not paying a bill besides your parents?
No, I'm saying fuck them too. I meant that as far as like,
What?
I meant like, like they would annoy the shit out of me. Like,
I don't think that had anything to do with bills. I feel like you're just saying like you don't have anywhere to go if you want to leave the house. Because you can stop paying the bills,
and then what?
then it'll get foreclosed.
You let it foreclose?
No, but you can't come back in the house because I'm paying bills. Like I don't get what you say.
So
Yeah, that's a weird question.
if you take off 6 years of me paying the mortgage and over on interest on
Your elbow on
the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would just say, fuck you, you can't come in here no more.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I paid
You paid
Put
for what you
all
were
down
living in.
payment.
That you paid for what you were living in. So that's what a mortgage is. You pay monthly to live there monthly. What are you talking
But
about?
when I put extra into the equity
Yeah.
section of the
Right.
loan,
Right.
I don't deserve
A
to
freebie?
be like in the corner of the, like,
No.
I can't.
No.
Wow. Oh, interesting. Okay.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
This is a weird conversation. This is a marriage counseling conversation.
For real, right?
Because I know we chit chatting, but when you bought this house, y'all had an agreement stepping into it, right?
Yeah.
Or you just told her to come on, we moving here? And I mean, you just said, I picked this house, we finna move to this house, get your shit together, let's go.
So
That's how it happened.
Okay.
There wasn't no discussion. She ain't help you look and find the house, or
Hold on.
I didn't pay for shit
Yeah,
from the previous house, like nothing.
it ain't
Like, I'm just over here like I'm a
You're not letting me finish what I'm
I'm a
saying.
kept woman over here. That's what I am.
I mean, because you talking about what she ain't paid shit in 6 years to keep this thing going. I mean, I know the mortgage keep you coming inside. You know what I'm saying? But when you come inside, you need lights, you need water. I mean, she ain't put nothing into it, and all you paid is the mortgage.
I pay the lights. What do you mean?
You
I
pay
pay
what?
the lights.
But see, so you pay everything. You pay the mortgage and everything.
I
She
just
don't contribute to nothing here in the last 6 years.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
Answer the question.
because you got 2 people under the roof.
No, answer
You got
the
2
question.
people under one roof.
I'm trying to keep up.
You got 2 people under one roof.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 people make the home.
Mm-hmm.
But if you making it by yourself, and if you say I'm gonna stop doing everything that I'm doing, and then she pick up the mantle and keep it going, you made that decision. Why does she owe you anything? You made the decision that I ain't gonna do this shit no more. And she pick up the mantle and she keep it going. She owe you a corner because you decided to stop doing what the fuck you was doing.
While getting paid.
No, it ain't up, man.
Like what the fuck?
Here we go. All right. So let me break it down for you.
All right, break it
All
down.
right.
Well, we're not gonna air like our finances. What he asked you,
No.
do I pay anything here? That's what he asked you.
No, yeah.
Do I not contribute to this
Of
home?
course you do.
So just because you paid the
Your
mortgage,
presence is enough.
just because you paid the mortgage for 6 years,
I wish my presence was enough, and then my bank account would be fat. Yeah, go ahead.
you entitled
Oh my
to
God.
you entitled to everything that come with it because you paid the mortgage.
What I'm saying is, and you're not letting me speak because
I'm not stopping you from speaking.
you just did it. Anywho, so from the first place we went, I dropped all.
What's that? We talking about right here, 6 years right now.
And again,
Yeah, I ain't
then
right now.
second-
6 years here.
Okay.
6 years here.
All right.
We ain't going back
Hey,
to.
if you believe that, that's fine. That's
But then what? You're not talking about right now, right here.
No, I'm saying
Because you said 6 years of mortgage and equity, can I get a corner? So we ain't going back.
just ask for a corner.
But we ain't going back before here. We going right here because I asked the question. Did you?
So I'm just-
Did you just? No, I just asked. I asked the question because you said I let you talk, and I asked the question.
You really did. You jumping me.
No, you start talking about before this place. You trying to take it somewhere else.
I know. I was getting.
I know, but the basis of our conversation was 6 years here. That's what you said. You paid more than 6 years here. You paid extra towards the equity. If I decide not to do that anymore, you won't let me get not even a corner. And she said no. And I'm asking, in 6 years, has she contributed anything here? And you said you paid a light bill. We never got an answer there. And maybe I didn't let you talk. But right now, so in 6 years, you say today, I'm not doing it. I'm not paying whatever you pay.
That's hypothetically.
No, me too. You say whatever I pay, I'm not going to do it no more. And she pick up the mantle and she keep it going. You feel entitled to still be here based off of, not based off of emotions and feelings and the love y'all got, but based off of what you used to do. You think you still entitled to be here because for 6 years I did this, so I deserve this. That's how you think, or that's how you feel. I ain't talking about y'all feelings because I know y'all love each other and she probably gonna let you stay, but I'm just saying, do you have a mentality to think just because I did this for 6 years, I ain't gonna do it no more and I got a free ride for maybe the next 6 years?
I just stay my car, I guess.
I was just trying to figure out the logic of the conversation. Cause I feel like you saying that because you did it for 6 years and you stopped doing it. She owe you something. If she got to pick it up and run with it, so what? I did it for the first 6 years, and you owe me. So I still get to live here. And that's what you asked, bro.
I didn't say it.
You ain't say it like that, but that's what you asked.
But I didn't say it like that. Fair is fair.
You asked, can I get a corner? Why would I get you a corner? You ain't paying. Why?
A corner. I'm asking for a corner.
Well, why? For what? For what? You just put
if I stop, let me just say something. So if I stop paying the other bills of this home, because the other bills aren't cheap. Okay, so fuck it. So then our yard would be overgrown. We would have no water. We would have a messy house. We would have no furniture. Or if something needs to get fixed, like the tree that fell in our yard, the things that I do, the car insurance, the things that I do. So if I stop doing that, then are you gonna let me sit up in this house and it looks like shit, and you don't eat, and you don't have clean clothes, and you don't have water? You need water, right? My water bill's as expensive as your electric bill. So are you gonna let me sit up in here? Because I did it for 6 years? Okay, well, you got to take care. I'm not going to sit up in here in a fucking podunk ass house.
Exactly, that's one point.
Okay. So I don't understand the question at all, to be quite honest. You brought it. You don't understand it? You prosed it.
You won the corner. 6 years, I'm done paying that shit. I'm finna chill in the corner.
And to be
so
fair,
you me in the corner?
To be fair, listeners, I didn't know this is where the Chit Chat was going. To be fair, I offered to pay the mortgage and the electric. And then he can pay all the extra stuff that I paid for. And then he got quiet. Because I'm the one, if something pops off, takes care of it.
Okay. Well,
I'm the one that makes sure this is this and this and this is done. So I don't get it. I've also prosed, let's sell it and go buy our own things and see whose house is maintained. We don't got a divorce.
Are you all separating house?
Yeah, I'm not living with you because you don't decide you ain't paying shit one day and one a quarter. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I don't do brokey.
I don't make.
I'm never gonna do brokey. I've never been broke. I've worked since I'm 15 years old, and I didn't have to. I come from a really good family. I didn't have to. I could be just like my sibling, like I said, have a master's degree and pay 2 bills and a house. I chose to do this. I chose to be an adult. I don't need you.
Never said that.
Okay, so yeah, if the mortgage and electric bill are too much for you, then let's start anew, and you get your own, and I'll get my own. But pay my own mortgage, and you pay your own mortgage, and the water bill, and the cleaning and the yard work and we can it's never too late to start over and make a whole new plan.
Well, I guess, anyways, all I was saying was my main point is, sometimes it's,
You think you're owed some shit.
nah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
That's the way it sounded, bro. Brother, that's the way it sounded.
I'm sure that's how you feel.
No, it ain't how I feel. It's just how it sounded.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way it was. You ain't gotta be sorry. That's just how it sounded. After 6 years, I can't get a corner. It's like, what the fuck? I can't even get a corner. I took care of this shit for 6 years, so you're not even gonna give me a corner.
And to be
Like you're entitled to
the
a corner
listeners
because you did something.
that
for
he
6
wants to
years.
bring up prior to the same bills I paid here, I paid there too, and did the same things. So whatever. You're owed something, but it ain't for me. And that's why therapy's important.
Okay. Well.
And if you're looking to be paid back for me, I've paid you in full
So-
my life.
So I don't think this is an argument. I don't think this is an argument. But what prompted this argument? I'm asking questions. Deep conversation started to resolve an argument. So what prompted this argument?
A lack of therapy is what prompted it to me, but I don't know.
I don't think it was an argument. It was heated debate, conversation. But what prompted this heated conversation?
I got more. Anyways.
What prompted it?
No.
Nothing.
No.
What did he say prompted it?
Therapy, lack of.
Lack of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just
So what? What? What are you really trying to say?
Yeah.
What are you really trying to say?
That I've dealt with a lot of people that have been like ungrateful to me. A lot of people that just try to take advantage of me. And once I turned a certain age, I was like, the fuck is going on?
So are those people still around?
No.
So now that those people are not around, are you just projecting that to your wife? You projecting that onto your wife because those people are not around?
Sure.
I mean, this is serious stuff.
Can I have a comment? I need to go to the restroom a little bit. Sorry.
I think most people didn't give a fuck if I was
Okay.
Okay, but they
Well,
they
I
not
really
around.
have to go to the restroom.
moving.
Those people not around. You're gonna have to take those off. Those headphones.
That's fine.
But those people are not around, right? Those people, they not in this situation, this current situation.
Yeah.
This is a you and the girl situation. So is she one of those people that's taking advantage of you?
No.
Is she making you feel like she's taking
No.
So are you lashing out at her in her actions?
No.
Or is it just you still trying to make peace with what those people done?
No.
No.
No. Answer is no. I believe it fit.
So this issue is important to me too.
Go ahead.
How can we reach a compromise where when you stop paying the mortgage or whatever, you don't feel like you owe the room a corner. But if she do give you a corner, you're going to be appreciative of that corner and not be entitled to the corner. You understand the difference? It's the difference between being appreciative of something or feeling entitled to something. So do you feel like you're entitled to a corner just because you paid the mortgage and whatever else for 6 years.
I think I deserve 6 years of a corner.
So
And I'll be appreciative.
you feel you're entitled. So sometimes entitlement appreciative, being appreciative.
Yeah, I
Because
appreciate it.
you don't appreciate it because it's yours. What I mean, you deserve that. Right. I mean, you're gonna be thankful, but it's yours anyway. So how thankful are you? Because it's mine anyway. I bought that 6 years. I paid 6 years for it.
Is that including
A whole house.
Is that including the down payment?
I wouldn't. Yeah, wouldn't. That include your 6 years.
Okay.
I mean, it's really.
Am I wrong for that? Is that what you're trying to say?
I ain't saying you wrong. I'm not saying you wrong, but I'm saying that you make the relationship real. What's the word?
Unstable.
No. You make it real transaction.
Well, that's
you make the relationship real transaction when you start breaking it down like
exactly. So
yeah.
I'm going to tell you that one thing. Biggest arguments in relationships or any relationship is financial. That's one of the top.
I said I've been in relationships. I've been in relationships. I've never had those arguments.
Okay. Well, I'm saying financially, I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest.
I mean, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, or you ain't gonna do it. And whenever you decide to do something, you need to have the right motivation behind what you're doing it. So, what motivated you to make the down payment and do everything that you're doing? What's the motivation?
Because I like the spot I'm at.
Okay, so then what's the issue?
Fine.
I mean, it ain't no issue.
Well, let me tell you something. So the biggest arguments are, especially marriage, are finances. A lot of people break up over that, and that's the truth.
And that's what you read. That's what you read.
No.
How long your parents been together?
They got more money.
But how long they been together?
Well, I think they're celebrating their 48th soon.
Because I listen to you talking. You talk about their financials a lot, but they still together.
But they don't have a care in the world besides they just want to fight with you.
So the financial statistic that destroy relationships, where have you seen that or experienced that other than reading it or hearing somebody talk about it?
No, I was just saying statistically.
Yeah, so that may be a false statistic.
That religion, politics, stuff like that ruins a lot of marriages.
Okay.
No.
Have you seen it?
Huh?
Have you seen it?
What do you mean?
Have you witnessed it?
No, I had. Have I witnessed it?
Yeah. Have you witnessed somebody's
Specifically?
relationship be destroyed because of those things you just listed?
No, I don't know no many people.
Okay.
I don't know no many people.
All right.
As far as like.
So that's what he say, or they say. Who the fuck is they?
I
Yeah,
just
you know what I'm saying? We know what our life experiences, right?
all right.
I mean, we can't equate what they say to our life experiences.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
That's just me. That's just how I roll.
No,
I mean,
fair enough.
I'm a statistical guy. I look at the data and shit too, but then I think about who inputting it, who collected it. You know what I'm saying? And what they trying to tell with it.
And with, well,
Because I know a bunch of broke people that's married and in relationships.
happy as fuck.
Yeah.
There ain't no problem with that.
Yeah, so
I got you. I'm happy.
they may be arguing or fussing all the time, but they still holding on.
Right? Like, yep, no problem. No problem with it.
Cheaper to keep her.
Sure, hold hand on crack road. No, it's sad though. Like, it's sad to not be able to express yourself to somebody that you've known forever and love and everything. And I do it too, though, hindsight because I've had people that will reach out to me and I'm just like, I don't know where you're at, what you talk about. And I try to not divert the conversation, but it's like more like try to like scale it back. Like, yo, I'm not there. Like, I'm not there with you. So I don't know what you're dealing with and you're all over the place. And I'm that way too, and that's my point where I feel bad. I'm like, I know I'm all over the place, but some of these people, they're just really all over the place. I'm like, well, I need to be there to see, physically see it. And physically see.
See what? Somebody else's problem? To help them solve their problems?
Yeah, that's the thing also, because so here's the thing about that. So I've been called out to visit family multiple times. You need to go see it. I got one perspective on this side and one perspective on that side. One's telling me this, one's telling me that. So I both have to say separately, I'm like, I have to be there to see it. Well, no, you need, and then no, you need to come. What am I? Who am I to be the savior in this conversation? It's strange, very strange.
So we're going to get into our third segment of the evening where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac. I'm going to randomly open the book. I guess the girl is not going to come back, so I'm going to randomly open the book, select the question and ask it, and we're going to do our best to answer it. I guess we fucked up the show. We ran her off.
I guess.
Yeah, but we're going to finish it strong. There'll be some winners, so we're going to do what winners do. Right? Question 183. Choose and defend your position. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
You want me to go first?
One question, yeah.
I guess I'll pick the Rolling Stones, man. I guess. The only reason I said it, I'm shocked they still alive. To be honest with you.
Well, Paul McCartney's still alive.
Yeah, well, I know that. No, he was just on the SNL or whatever. But I'm just shocked that Mick Jagger supposedly as many narcotics as he took. He drank at that time.
I'm going to go with the Beatles. And the only reason I'm going with the Beatles, you may find this funny, but I'm going with the Beatles because of the monkeys. There used to be a show when I was growing up called The Monkeys. Hey, they the monkeys. They love to monkey around, but they're not busy singing. They just fooling around. And they were a group that was modeled after the Beatles. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Beatles. And there you have it. Thank you all for listening in. Oh, she's back. She's back like two crack.
What was the question?
So the question
Sorry,
was,
I was not being helpful in bringing groceries inside. They were outside.
my bad. You choose the Beatles or the Rolling Stones.
Neither. Neither. I think they're both overrated.
Yeah. So like I said, I chose the Beatles only because of the monkeys. I don't know if you know the sitcom about the monkeys. It was based off the Beatles.
Yeah, I like more Rolling Stones songs. So
I don't know the songs.
if I had to pick like whose songs I like better, it would be Rolling Stones.
I like the Rolling Stones.
I wouldn't pick either. I'd pick the Supremes.
The lips with I like the little logo. The Rolling Stones logo. Like
What the song? Okay.
I'll pick the California Raisins over both.
Well,
I can't tell you one. I can't tell you one song that the Rolling Stones or maybe even the Beatles song.
But the
I'm
moves
seeing
like
a
that,
red door.
like the moves
That's
like that.
not Rolling Stones, but okay.
That ain't the Rolling Stones.
Exactly.
And I was gonna say Walk This Way, but that's Aerosmith
Yeah.
with Run DMC.
See, I would
Yeah.
make Aerosmith
Yeah.
for both of this. Well, thanks for paving the way for the people that I like better, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
So my bad for saying that the girl wasn't gonna come back. I didn't know what was going on. So excuse me for saying that she had to get her groceries.
Yeah.
That's understandable. I'm gonna leave the shop to get my groceries.
It's a video,
What's up?
meat outside.
Somebody what?
There was meat outside.
Yeah.
Go get the meat.
They stealing groceries,
Yeah.
trying to sell them for gas.
Yeah. They're doing that, and there's cats out there, and I don't need to share my food with the cats.
They sell punching bags.
And it's hot.
Benches.
It's hot. I got cheese.
I'm gonna sell my car just so I can buy some gas.
You know.
You don't even need gas.
No, you have to store it.
Huh?
You go store it for when you can afford a car again.
Yeah.
That was the whole your mama joke. Your mom was so stupid she sold her car for you.
Are we good now?
Yeah, we good. We great.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank
Hope
y'all.
it was entertaining for you. Love you. See you next week. Bye.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.